Let's talk about passion. How many of you are passionate about the job you may have today? And I'm not talking about trading right now. I'm talking about working that 9 to 5 job. Some of you may be, teachers. Some of you may be attorneys. Some of you may be medical doctors or any related field when it comes to science or being any particular type of doctor. We all come from different walks of life, and we all find passion in different things or interest in different things. But it's the passion which fuels us each and every day to want to get up to do the things that we need to do. And sometimes it may be just simply a paycheck. If you're going to work just to get the paycheck, then you're not passionate about what you want to do, right? And some people, they stick with what they do job-wise because it just pays a lot of money. But does that mean they're passionate? No, I've met people that have went to school and became doctors or attorneys, and then, they find out, even in school, that they're not passionate about doing it. Maybe they're second and third year in, and then they just stop. Or they've completed it and worked in that field for a few years and find out this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life, So if you love to do what you do each and every day, some people extremely love to do, their job, whatever career field they're in. They love to wake up and do it every single day. That's what's going to carry you through life, is having the passion and the love to be able to want to do something. And you can't wait for the next day to actually start so you can get back to doing it again. That's how I feel about trading. It wasn't always this way because I didn't know about trading futures. I, like most people, we all know about stocks, right? Being able to buy shares and ownership in certain companies that we may be interested in buying. So it could be futures, technology, it could be oil markets, whatever it is. I remember meeting an older gentleman that was heavily invested in buying stocks. Okay, he was invested into companies. Of course, he had worked in finances and he knew more about certain things, and he studied the underlying fundamentals about these companies and started investing in companies that he took interest in, and he became very successful in doing so. And so from that day going forward, that idea of wanting to take part or partake in the industry or business of wanting to trade always stuck with me. But it wasn't until I actually a family member of mine had kind of set me down and showed me about futures and the different markets and what future contracts were, just kind of the ins and outs, as I have done in a video already and talking about futures, what that market particularly is and breaking things down. But that's when I started taking an interest in it. I started, doing my research and understanding the ins and outs about the movement, the flow of different markets, and I started understanding market structure and price action. And I like most probably I started adding a bunch of indicators to my chart, and it took me 2 years to get to the point to where I was, the light really started to turn on when things really started to click. And because I'm such an analytical person in the sense of I thought that it was a lot harder than it really was, so I was making it tough for myself. Okay, because I think so deep into things, but really sometimes the answers are lying right on the surface. Okay, just depends. But anyways, that's what I found out my second year, was that I really didn't know market structure the true and correct way. I wasn't being able to read the market, meaning being able to understand what the market was trying to do. When I was able to start seeing, the flow of the market and understanding what was happening behind the closed doors, and specifically, like the institutions, what were they aiming to do? That's when things started to unfold for me, and I was able to start centering my trades, the strategy I use, more so around the structure of the market, and how it was actually moving. Okay, so that's when I started finding success and started becoming profitable and being consistently profitable. Now, that's when I at that point I said, I got something. I'm onto something here, and I started to pull money out of the markets and then started to really start a business around it. Okay, now I love trading. I, like most, I was just talking to someone, a family member of mine, and we're talking about, once you start in this business, it's like, not saying it's addictive, but it's a thing to where you love it so much to you. When Friday comes, you got 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday, because the market's closed and opens back up on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Central. then you can't wait for that Sunday to happen. Really, Monday for me, when the New York session actually opens. But I get that anxious feeling. It's something that's always burning on the inside of me. Because I'm able, for one, to be able to do it no matter where I'm at, and that's the beauty about being able to trade. I could take this on the road with me, even if I'm on vacation and wanted to just make some extra money, put some money out the market, just one day out of however many days I'm taking vacation on, or 2 days. I could do it no matter where I'm actually at. So the beauty about doing it, trading too, is that I don't have to do it all day long. I don't have to sit and work a 10-hour day or a 9-hour day or 12-hour day. I can do this when I want to do it. I can just do it an hour a day, or I could do it, 4 hours a day. But I center my trading just specifically around just 2 hours a day, and then I'm done doing that, and then I can go off and doing other things. But trading has opened up opportunities for me that allows me to be able to, say, invest in other things that I take interest in. Okay, it's provided a lifestyle for me, and I love doing it. I really, truly do. So you have to find passion in something in life that you love doing. If not, you're going to get tired of doing it, and you're going to be looking for a different avenue. And that's where a lot of people are probably at in their life. And if I'm right, and you are right now one of those individuals that may have love at starting off what you do at your career, and you say, well, I thought I loved doing this. Now I'm a little burnt out on doing it. I want a change of life, or change I want something different. I want to have a different scenery. I want to be able to get into a different type of job that I can control, where I can be my own boss and I can control my own destiny. That's what I love about trading as well. Okay. But that's not what just truly just is fuel the passion behind it. I just love the game. I love just, being able to look at these markets and these charts and trying to figure out each and every day what's the market trying to do. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and the sky is the limit when it comes to making money in this business. I mean, you can make more money doing this than any career, honest speaking. It's just in time you have to build up an account to be able to have a certain size capital in time to where you can start to make more and more money. Okay. But don't get so involved and centered around the money aspect of it. The important part of it is being able to prove and having consistency and being able to be profitable. Once you obtain that, then you can start to slowly make the adjustments in time. And again, like I said, watch your account grow, and you can start trading more contracts if you choose to do so. But if you are someone that, maybe had passion, okay, and whatever career field that you are currently doing now, or you are in the process of making a shift, leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear from some of you individuals that are currently watching this. Are you burnt out from what you're doing? What type of professions are you working now? You don't have to, if you choose not to leave a comment, that's fine. But how many of you have made the shift into futures or trading because you've become, your job has become less desirable? You just burnt out from doing it. You've been working that same job for the last 15 or 20 years. And maybe you're getting ready to retire from that job, and now you're getting ready to, you don't want to stop working full on. You still want to keep your mind going and active to where you want to start doing something else. And maybe you knew about trading years back and just never had the time to really start doing it. And now you want to take some capital that you have and open up your own personal account and start trading. Okay. So leave a comment down below. I'd like to know where people are coming from and have ideas, where they stand at as far as, are you making a shift now? You retired? You want to start trading? Or are you making a shift now into trading because you're just tired of your job? What is the driving force that is moving you into the direction of wanting to trade futures? Okay. Leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear from you guys. But, allow the passion. You got to be passionate about everything in life, no matter what it is. And I'm not just talking about this trading. For example, the other things in life that people should find passion in and be passionate about, and you have to feel it in your heart, and that's going to help you make the right decisions. Okay, and that's what's going to fuel you to be happy about the decisions that you do make, and that's why I'll never look back. I promise you, I'm never going to look back, because I'm truly happy about making the change, and to really get into this business here, that I've created a business for myself to be able to trade futures each and every day. So, and it's a beautiful thing because I can draw an income from it monthly, or weekly, however I want to do it. And that's the beauty about it. I control my own destiny. I control my own payouts, my withdrawals or whatever. I control that. Okay, I control how much money I want to make. All right. If I get in the markets and I say, I just want to take, one trade a day and trade two days out of the week or 3 days out of the week, I can make that choice if I want to. Okay. I'm not greedy when I get into this business. It's not about getting in there and I got to get in here and make $10,000 a day. No, I get into the market based on the quality of setups that I'm interested or I see unfolding. And then I am analyzing the setup to see, in specific, where the market could actually go to. But I've done that prior to even getting to a trade so that I have an idea, what are my risks? Is there a level right above, okay, or a zone right above or right below me in which I really need to be focusing in on where the market can stop at? And, so I'm going to scalp or I'm not going to put on as much risk, okay? You have to understand that there are, measurements or parameters that you have to set in place for each trade could be different, okay? You have to make changes and tweak your, the trades that you're actually going to take based on what the market is doing. What does the structure look like, in particular too, when the market comes back to a certain zone, what does it look like above you? Can it stop at a gap that's right above, at a certain swing? You have to start to analyze the market in that way. And it really started to unfold for me where I saw the picture I'm talking about this many times is where I truly started to understand market structure. And that's where I started to see that I don't need a bunch of indicators to tell me things or be waiting on, because like I said before, by the time you wait on an indicator to tell you to get into a trade or there be a shift, the market is already moved. It's already made its move. The indicators are falling behind. So that's why you have to be paying attention to structure of the market and taking your trades at certain levels based on what you see. If you ever heard the term trade what you see, you got to trade that way. That's how it works. But yeah, you got to have passion in this business if you really truly want to do it. If you get into this business or want to get into this business just because the idea of, hey, I hear people making good money in this business, I'm going to try it too. It's not a matter of just trying. You want to, and you will succeed in this business only for the fact because you are passionate about doing so. If you're truly passionate about this business, then you're going to find out the right way and everything you need to do to trade the correct way. So I'll leave it right there, okay? But yeah, leave comments down below. I'd like to hear from you individuals about the question that I left. How many of you are actually still working right now but are interested or slowly interested in taking the shift to trading futures? Why are you wanting to make the shift? Is it just because you're burnt out? You just want something different, and you truly are wanting to get into trading, these markets here. So, anyways, I appreciate you taking the time to watch today's video. Each and every person out there who watches the videos on a daily basis. If you're not a current subscriber and you want to learn more about the strategy and how I specifically trade, it's very easy. It's all about using multi-chart confluence, breaking things down to the most simplest term or form so that you can get into a great setup. I highly recommend you subscribing to the channel. Click the sub button. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you never miss one of the uploads. There are tons of videos here on the channel that you can actually watch and gather valuable information in regards to a simple strategy and how I trade. Now, for all those that want to become an elite channel supporter, all that is $6.99. You will be able to gain access to the private videos that I've made. They surround my trade breakdowns, the trades that I post over on the Discord. I go in detail. There are a slew of those videos that you can watch, and you will gather an understanding when it comes to stop loss placement, profit target areas, the strategy, because I'm walking you through the setup, each and every setup, as if you were sitting right next to me so that you grasp why I took that trade. If you're interested in becoming an elite member, just scroll down to the bottom portion or in the description portion of the video. Just scroll down some. Down in the description, you'll see two links back to back. The top one is for the Discord. You can click on that and join for free. The second one, that's where you can become an elite member. Once you click on that one, there'll be two tiers that will pop up. Make sure to choose a tier for $6.99 a month, and you will gain access to those trade breakdown videos as well as the video playlist and other video content that I post on there. Like I did a great video on market structure, Market structure is very important. If you do not understand and can't grasp market structure, I highly recommend you watching that video because it could be a game changer for you. So anyone who's interested in becoming an elite member and gaining access to those videos, the link is right below the Discord link in the description. It's only $6.99 a month. That's all it is. All right. Now, if you found value in today's content, this is not me showing you anything on the charts. We're just talking about pure passion and what fuels us. And for me specifically, why I became passionate about trading actual futures. All right. So, but yeah, if you found, value in today's video and you like the content, please drop a like on the video. Take care. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Okay. Goodbye.